Well, we'll win in a drag race between the new Mercedes AMG C63 S, the BMW M3 and the Audi RS4. Well, we're going to find out because I'm going to race them over the standing quarter mile. I'm Matt Watson, you're watching carwow. So let me tell you about this new Mercedes-AMG C63 S. It has a 2-litre 4-cylinder single-turbo petrol engine that puts out 476 horsepower. However, it's boosted by an electric motor with 204 horsepower on the rear axle, and combined, that means you have 680 horsepower, plus a whopping 1,020 newton-meters of torque. Oh my God! It's a lot. It also weighs a lot because there's a lot of tech, the batteries, the motors, the cables, all that stuff. Tips the scales at around 2.2 tons. It's also very expensive because of all the technology. It's about £100,000. Still, it should launch well because you have 4-wheel drive. You have a 9-speed automatic gearbox with launch control. You have me driving it. Now we've got the estates here today because we wanted to include the RS4. That's an estate only, so we've got the estate version of the Mercedes and the estate version of the BMW. So let's speak to its driver. If I can find my radio. Where's my radio? Ah, there it is, in my groin. Nick, give us the stats. On the BMW M3 Touring.
Hi Matt. Yeah, so the BMW M3 Touring, 3-litre, twin turbo, straight 6, 510 horsepower, 650 newton meters of torque, 8-speed automatic torque converter gearbox, 4-wheel drive. This is the Touring, so it's a little bit heavier than the Saloon. It weighs 1,865 kilos, which is a lot lighter than your car. Costs just under £89,000, which is a lot less than your car. And I really like the spec on this one as well. It's got orange flakes to match the seats in the paint, so in the sunlight it looks chef's kiss.
Okay, Rory, tell us about the Audi RS4 performance. Don't forget the performance.
Well, it's actually called the Competition.
Okay.
Yeah, it is the RS4. It is a competition. So there's only 75 made of these for the UK, and they're kind of all in the same colour. But it has the same 2.9 litre twin turbo V6 petrol engine as the standard RS4, has the same 450 horsepower, the same 600 newton meters of torque, has the same all-wheel drive, has the same 8-speed automatic gearbox. It weighs 1.7 tons. It costs quite a lot more than the standard RS4. It costs 84 grand. But you do get kind of like sharper steering, less sound deadening, tweaked diff. But I think most important for this is going to be my tweaked gearbox, which is probably going to let me launch harder and hopefully get through the gears. So yeah, see how it goes. Now
if you want to compare these car stats side by side, just pause your video now because we've got a stat screen. Before we actually race, let's do the customary carwow sound check. So do you know what, let's start with the Audi. Rory, can you rev up your 2.9 litre V6 twin turbo please?
5,000 RPM soft limiter, but it actually sounds quite good. I guess the removal of the sound deadening is helping it a little bit in here.
I can hear it from out here. The soft limiter is killing it, but it sounds quite poppy. I quite like it. Anyway, Nick, to the BMW.
All the way to 7,000. That's what we like, isn't it?
Yeah, that is good. Although I actually think I prefer the exhaust noise from the Audi. How about you, Rory?
Yeah, I'm a fan of the Audi personally.
I'm going to lose this.
What is that?
Brutally honest, stationary revving it, it sounds
3, 2, 1.
Come on, I'm ahead of the BMW.
Woo-hoo! Come on, BMW!
Come on! Come on! Oh, it's actually gapping it.
Oh, I'm gaining at the top end.
That was weird, but very interesting. So I think you got off the line a bit quicker than me, Nick. Just maybe a fraction, right? Agreed?
Yes, I think I did, yeah.
But then I came past you and I seem to be increasing the lead on you, like starting to gap you. And then this car does this thing where it loses power for a split second as the rear gearbox on the electric motor changes gear and everything has to just pause for a bit. At that point, you started to pull back on me and then were reeling me in steadily that if I think we were doing like maybe a half mile, you might have come past me. As ever, I like to play fair. Let's do best 2 out of 3. You never know, Nick. You might come past me.
3, 2, 1.
I had a better launch that time, so I'm going to really gap him.
Oh! He's pulling away again though. Audi is gone.
There was a weird moment where I'm gapping him and then he starts to pull me back in. But wait. Woo! Let's agree. The Mercedes is quicker.
Yep, Mercedes is quicker, but I should hope so. It's got 170 more horsepower and costs 10 grand more, so shouldn't be a surprise, really, should it?
Yeah, whatever. You thought you were in with a fighting chance at the beginning, but you weren't in the end. Rory, what was your launch like? Are you actually ahead of the BMW or me for any of that race?
So that time, it might be worth a steward's inquiry. Not that I want to dob myself in, but I did warm my tyres a bit more that time and literally left it to the last millisecond to go. And I think I did jump off just before Nick, but he reeled me in and went past in no time.
Stewards, how are the launches from everyone there?
RS4 got off at the same time as you, Matt. The M3 was just a little bit slow off the line.
Should we go again? Should we do best 3 out of 5?
Well, you want to do best 3 out of 5? Just to be doubly sure that this is the quicker car. Okay, if you want to.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect launch from everyone. He's a bit ahead, he's not anymore. A bit of a stutter on the gear change on the rear axle.
Yes, I'm much closer to Matt this time.
Oh, that's probably the best I've had. And it's not got the legs.
He's coming back, he's coming back. But too little, too late. Oh, Nick, you and I just launched simultaneously. It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, that was the best launch I've had and the closest result I think I'm going to get in a quarter mile. Less than a car length, which is not bad considering the power deficit and all that, but I'm not going to make any excuses. You won fair and square.
And Audi, thanks for coming.
No trouble at all. Again, my best launch, but just don't have the power to make up for it.
MG fanboys, I got ya. So then, what exactly happened? Well, the Mercedes won. It completed the standing quarter mile in 11.5 seconds. The BMW took 11.6 seconds and the Audi crossed the line in 11.9 seconds. Now we can have a rolling race from 50 miles an hour, but we're going to put our cars in their comfiest, most relaxed setting. In this particular car, I then only get 25% of the power from the electric motor. So what's 25%? 50 horsepower from the electric motor. And we're going to go automatic mode for the gearbox. Just imagine we're just cruising along on the highway, then we suddenly want to floor it. We want to see how these cars compare. 3, 2, 1, go. Initial pickup on this was amazing.
Oh, even Rory's ahead of me.
So much for only having 25% of the power from the electric motor. This has just killed everyone. What was that BMW doing? It really was in like chill, relax mode, wasn't it?
It doesn't get much more relaxed than that, does it? It took about 5-6 weeks to kick down. But once it was going, it was great. It just took a while to get going.
With this, as soon as I touched the accelerator, I felt the response of the electric motor and it just took off. That was so quick. Audi, did he beat the BMW at first?
Yeah, I was looking down at my gearbox, kind of going, why are you dithering so much? Then it took off, looked back, and Nick was behind me. So, but he did come past in the end, to be fair, yeah.
Right, let's take the gearbox shenanigans out of the equation and let's go full on sportiest setting, race mode, whatever, manual mode for the gearbox. Third gear roll on from 50 miles an hour. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know why I was looking forward to this race.
I thought this was going to be my time to shine.
absolutely destroyed. Yeah. Say what you like about hybrid 4-cylinder shenanigans, it's delivering the performance. It absolutely 100% is. Is it delivering the emotion and the excitement and the value for money? I don't know. In terms of performance, it is. Nick, so what do you think about that?
I don't feel great about that, to be honest. I think that was the best performance I've seen out of the RS4 this whole time. You were way ahead of me, Rory, there for a lot longer than you've been before.
Yeah, this thing shot off, and I went through sort of 4th, 5th, expected to look up, see you steaming past, and you're still behind me. So yeah, massive performance from the Audi this time. It did still lose, I guess. That's not a great performance, but yeah, really good.
Okay, so let's do the race that I think is actually going to benefit the M3. In fact, Nick, I'm going to let you choose it. I think you want to go in second gear, really. I want you to pick what revs you want to do it from or what speed.
Sounds good. Yeah, second sounds good. Third felt a bit long in that one, so let's see what this does.
Let's go second gear roll on from 35 miles an hour as per Nick's request. Second gear, quite far up the rev range. Oh God, I'm right at the top of my rev range. I'm basically off the red line. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I was bouncing off the limiter there.
Oh, this is a good race now, Rory. Come on.
Oh no, I missed the gear change.
Where is Matt? Oh, he's coming back.
Now, if I come past him now after bouncing off the limiter twice, I did it twice. Frickin' hell.
It didn't change up to 4th in my car, so I'm very sorry.
We're going to have to do that again.
Rory, I don't care. You're going to lose anyway. I've got an idea. Let's not do that race that Rory wants to. Let's just do one of the random race. Let's do it in very top gear and you just floor the throttle. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that.
Oh, it's gone down a gear.
Come on. Come on.
I've really felt the electric motor changing its gear.
Come on! Where's my boost?
But the way that pulled ahead of the BMW.
No!
And now I've got boost from the engine and I'm starting to pull away from the Audi. And that BMW's doing nothing. You managed to not cock anything up then, Rory, yeah?
It did change down from 8th to 7th, but that wasn't me cocking it up. But then it stayed in 7th, and I absolutely destroyed the BMW.
Wait, so you're locked in manual mode? You're in the sportier setting?
RS1.
And you floored it and it kicked down 1 gear on its own accord?
It's in 7th, it was in 7th, yeah. So unless it was in 8th and it went down to 7th.
What you should have done is banged it back up into 8th, really. And go, no, 8th, please. But anyway, it'll probably just kick itself back down again. That's weird. I don't like the fact that it's doing that decision for you. I mean, if you're going to kick down properly. Why just 1 gear? Bizarre. Here we go then, final test. Full emergency stop from 100 miles an hour when we reach the line. The car that stops in the shortest distance wins. If you'd rather watch another drag race, click on the pop-out banner up there or follow the QR code on your screen. Here is the 100 mile an hour mark and here comes the line. Right, I think there's something wrong with the BMW's brakes, Nick.
Yeah, I can't see you, Matt. So I must be significantly further down the road. I can just about see Rory, but not you. Don't know where you are.
Yeah, that's not normal. You won, Audi. You won.
It's my time to shine in the brake test. Yes, I'll take that.